Hey there, kiddos, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Uncle Frank, hoping that you are having a great day. And in today's video, I'd like to sit back in the very squeaky chair, relax, and have a little conversation with all of you guys about premium products, price tags, worth. Because, yeah, it's a topic apparently worth having. The other day, I received a viewer question basically asking Uncle Frank, do you think buying premium products for collecting or investing is worth it? And it's always a hard question to answer. Worth it questions are always hard to answer for me, just because, in my opinion, whether or not anything is worth it will ultimately come down to the individual. But I suppose I can make this a conversation about premium products in general and my overall thoughts on them. You see, the various TCGs out there, and there are a lot of card games out there. Don't you believe it? They're always looking for more ways to squeeze just a bit more money out of you, the end consumer. After all, they survive by making money, and you, for some reason, really like giving these guys your cash, but it could always be just a bit more. So, card game companies are always looking to get a bit more bang for their buck, bang for your buck, into their pocket. And so premium products are an excellent cost-efficient way to do that. They put just a few cards in a little box. Doesn't cost them too much. They can charge full price, nearly the price of a regular box, for just a handful of cards. And hey, a lot of times it seems to work. And there's been a lot of different approaches to this, a lot of different versions of the premium product mindset for the various card games. I mean, Pokemon has the Pokemon Center ETBs, for instance, which are just a slightly different regular ETB that you can only get from the Pokemon Center, right? They also have the premium collections and the super premium collections. Premium's in the name there, and they have a premium price tag. You know, the various Bandai TCGs have these special box sets and gift bundles and anniversary things that you can only get on the premium Bandai store usually, because most LGSs aren't going to get them. And of course, Magic the Gathering has secret layers. And the thing all these different products from all these different card games have in mind is they're very expensive for what's inside of them. Most will have only a handful of cards and still cost around $40 plus on average, just for what they are. Wild stuff. Except the Pokemon stuff. That's usually way more because we're talking about Pokemon. Oh, and the One Piece stuff. That's always crazy expensive. Good luck finding that for $40, right? But this isn't exactly a new phenomenon. Yes, I know secret layers are only a few years old. Pokemon Center ETBs are only a few years old. It's crazy to think, right? The Pokemon Center ETBs are a relatively new thing for that game. But this is not a new phenomenon. Card games have been trying this forever. Yes, we currently have, for instance, secret layers for Magic the Gathering, but things like it have existed in the past. We had the premium deck series for a while that were full decks, awesome stuff, but just a bit more pricey to account for the cool reprints that were in it. There was the Sliver one, really liked that one. There was the Fire and Lightning one, and then there was the Grave one. I have no idea what the other two were about, but I know that the Slivers one had slivers in it. Pretty cool. And beyond the premium deck series, we had From the Vault, which was basically Secret Lair before it was Secret Lair. You couldn't buy it from WotC directly. Instead, you bought it from your local game store. And it was, much like Secret Lair, a special reprint of existing cards with a special foil attached to it at a premium price tag. Cool stuff. Some were great, some were okay. I liked From the Vault lore, for instance, and From the Vault Realms, I think. It was pretty cool, but From the Vault Angels had awful foiling. But I digress, I'm getting off track. This is just something that's been going on for a long time. There's always going to be different attempts by card game companies to charge whatever they can for as little as possible. Because again, it does not cost them a whole lot to put a handful of cards in a box and just say, hey, this is arbitrarily $50, $40, $60, whatever, right? And even with the regular booster boxes, they will try to get a bit more money out of consumers by changing the odds a bit, maybe saying certain foils are only available in this box, and now it's called a collector booster box, which is why it's $400 out the gate. And that great. But when you're looking at the finances of it, when you're looking at the actual collectability, the investability of it, it has to be said that There is no one single metric by which all of these premium products together can be measured across the board and even within their own games. Okay? Some will appreciate very well over a slow period of time, over a long time scale. Others will do nothing for over a year and then suddenly catastrophically rise in price, depending on a few factors. For instance, an entire market shift. Pokemon saw that with the original Pokemon Center ETBs being kind of undesirable for a bit. I know that's hard to believe, but there was a period of time when people didn't really care that much about the PC ETBs. Wild stuff. A lot of the One Piece specialty products, no one really cared about those. Like the original Devil Fruit box, the anniversary set, the movie files, the Uta one was like super cheap for the longest time, and then the One Piece wave hit and all those products just straight up. So it's hard to really gauge where the appreciation is because some things will grow slowly over a long period of time. I mean, one of the first secret layers was Kaleidoscope Killers. Only had 3 cards in it: Sliver, Hive Lord, I think. No, Sliver Overlord, and then some other cards that nobody cared about, right? And even now, years after the secret layer line has come out, and you can't get any more of these. It's only like $100. You can grab one, just like that. Crazy. Meanwhile, the One Piece anniversary set, which is a okay pile of stuff in a box, a long box, you can throw it on the wall to display it. This is a product for a card game that is, well, less than a decade old. But it's a very expensive special premium product. It's $4K, I think, plus online. People are asking way higher, but it's wild to think. But ultimately, to answer the question more directly, it depends so much on the market, the product in general. Breaking down premium products, you'll often find that the contents aren't worth the price tag. And this will always be true for more premium products. You'll find that the cards you find inside, or the statues that some of them come with, or the packs inside won't usually add up. But you have to remember that collectability is often a factor as well. This is why things like the Pokemon ETBs, the premium collections, and the One Piece anniversary set, this is why those have an extra price tag. It's not just about what's in the box, it's about the collectability of the box itself, which is a huge factor. One Piece is a huge collectible right now. A lot of people are super hyped about it, so the big One Piece collectible item is going to have a premium price tag. Maybe a premium price tag that I don't think it deserves, but it's there nonetheless, and it's not for me to argue. Meanwhile, Magic is not the most desirable collectible right now for a lot of people, so its premium products, even the very older ones, don't have exorbitant price tags attached to them. Now, whether you think that's deserved or not is up to you, but the fact of the matter is the market kind of overlooks these and goes towards the more shiny stuff like Pokemon and One Piece. Wild stuff. But overall, whether or not a collectible is worth it at all is up to you. The same is true for premium collectibles. I do not have a satisfying, easy answer at the end of the day, just because this comes down to the individual. You have to evaluate for yourself whether or not you have the money in the bank to pay for a premium item, and you are comfortable with sitting on it, potentially for years, before it can appreciate in price. Do you like the product? That's the biggest factor. I've said it before on this channel, and I'll say it again. Buy what you like, especially if you're looking at a long time horizon, because if it goes up in price, awesome. You get to sell what you enjoy and make a pretty penny off of it as well. But what if it goes down? What if you are like me and you really like From the Vault? Oh, I don't know. From the Vault lore was pretty solid. That one hasn't gone up at all recently. It's been kind of a slow crawl. Or at least it was last time I checked. I confess I haven't looked at it in quite a bit. Or the Premium Deck Series. Or half the Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks that exist. I like them. They're nice collectibles, but for the most part, they haven't gone up. Meanwhile, if I was a huge One Piece guy, I'd be like, woohoo, drowning in money. Or actually, no, I probably wouldn't be, because I wouldn't have any of them to begin with because of the evil scalpers. But I digress. Whether or not you think a premium product is worth it is up to you. Whether or not premium products are worth it in general is, I think, kind of a moot point. I think they are a necessary part of the TCG ecosystem, because I think that higher end collectors and whales need something to spend their money on that won't really interfere with the average player. And premium products are a great way of doing that, especially some of the more ludicrously expensive ones, where players will look at it and immediately go, no thanks, that's not for me. But I digress. Those are just my opinions. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section below. And while you're down there, do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it so very much. Helps me get seen, and helping me get seen helps pay my bills. Beyond that, check out the Discord, the Patreon, the TCG Player Store. All of those links are in the description below. And yeah, that's all I got for you kiddos today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.